Hello, Pflugervillians! This is Sherry Hindmarsh with RE/MAX Capital City, and today I'm here with Dr. Carol Fletcher. You probably know her as a trustee at PFISD. However, I've known her since our kids were little, probably 20 years, I guess. Mom's Day Out program or something like that. Anyway, somebody was asking me today about early voting and where to vote and stuff like that, and I do want to get that out there. It ends Friday, and there's two places, the Rock Gym, which is on Pecan Street, and then the Pflugerville County Tax Office, which is on Foothill Farms, and we'll have that address at the back.
And you can vote actually anywhere in Travis County. Early vote.
Okay, I was trying to be close, but yeah, you can, that's right.
If
I
you
remember
work
reading
at UT
that.
or whatever, you can vote
vote any of the locations. Okay, good to know. So no excuse. Get out there and vote. And what I was trying to help someone understand was what's going on with PFISD. There's two issues on the ballot. I can't explain it, but I knew that Carol could.
Well, thanks, Sherry. I appreciate the opportunity. Yeah, we've got two initiatives on the ballot. One of them is a bond, a traditional bond, and as most people know, we're growing very rapidly, about 500 students a year, third fastest growing city in the country, and so the bond is essentially going to help build new schools, buy some school buses, things like that. But the other thing on the ballot that's a little more confusing is called a tax ratification election, or a TRE. And essentially the goal of the TRE is to do what we're calling a swap and drop. So your Pflugerville taxes are divided up into two pots. There's one pot that we use to pay off debt when we have bonds. The bigger pot is what we use for maintenance on operations. That's like everybody's salary, things like that. And so your tax rate is also split between those two. And what we're going to do is, because so many people are moving into Pflugerville, and the pie is getting bigger, the overall amount of tax dollars we can bring in from property taxes is growing, so we don't need to raise the rate at all to pass the bond. We can keep the rate the same, and we can actually lower the debt service rate and then swap that for a slight increase in the maintenance and operations rate. So what will happen is we'll lower the debt service rate by 4 cents, we'll increase the maintenance and operations by 2 cents, and so you'll have an overall decrease of 2 cents on your tax rate if you vote for the bond.
Okay.
And what that will help us to do is, because as many people know, the state, as we get more money in from our own local property taxes, they give us less money for maintenance and operations every single year. Well, if we add those 2 pennies on, it won't drop down. So we'll bring in about $4 million more every year in state taxes, not from Pflugerville voters. So by voting for this, you will decrease the tax rate and increase the amount of money we bring in from the state.
And if that wasn't clear enough, because I think it was pretty clear, but if it wasn't clear enough, you can go to PFISD. There's a website. I don't remember what it was.
Well, you can go to
PFISDbond.net.
Right.
And we'll have that link at the bottom as well.
And
then,
also the PFISD Facebook page, the PFISD Twitter feed. There's several little short, literally like 2 or 3 minute videos that
I have shared most of those, but yeah, you can find those on the Facebook pages, and those are pretty clear as well. And so vote yes on both PFISD bond issues. And anything else, Carol?
Just please get out and vote. Democracy is not a spectator sport.
I like that. And Friday's the last day for early voting, so if you want to avoid the long lines, you can vote anywhere that there's voting, so you can get that info online as well. All right, Pflugervillians, we'll see you next week.